And clearly a lot of reports coming through, Arabella, that parents are saying we don't quite know what's going to happen at our own particular school. In addition, the head teachers not being told by the staff who will be turning up and who won't.
Yes, Mark. I think the main thing we're hearing from our parents is a level of uncertainty. Indeed, my own school WhatsApp group just pinged just now while I was waiting for you, asking, do we know what's happening? It's very, very difficult for head teachers to plan. Parents have empathy with teachers. They worry about the cost of living themselves. They worry about education. But they're finding it very difficult to know how to plan for their children, and also the impact that this has on their children after almost 3 years of disruption.
Yeah, of course, all the effects of lockdown and them not being able to learn properly. But you've also identified a particular problem for nurseries for the younger children.
Yes, there is a particular issue which is probably not, it's one of these unintended consequences, because the vast majority of people who work in childcare and nurseries tend to have children themselves, and quite likely to have primary school children. So if their children aren't at school, they can't go in and look after nursery children. And if they don't know today whether their children are in school, then if you're running a nursery, how can you tell parents at 7:30 when they drop off that you don't have any staff? So you've got a knock-on impact of these strikes, and a knock-on impact of the lack of clarity for head teachers and parents.
And of course the worry for the parents as well about whether they make a decision to drop the children at school in the hope that obviously there might be someone to look after them. You know, what is the security? How many staff are there to look after all these children? Will they be safe?
I think head teachers are obviously working through all those elements at the moment, and we're hearing from a lot of parents that what schools are tending to do is, in senior schools, they're keeping those exam-age children within school, and then they're sending other children home to homeschool. There's also confusion around that, because we're hearing of some schools which are saying if your child isn't in online schooling, you will be counted as an avoidable absence, and that will go down on your record, and you could potentially be fined. So there's a lot of confusion in here.
Right, OK, yes. That's really going to cheer a lot of people. Can I just ask you, are you a mum yourself? Are you having to cope with these problems?
I am. My son is in school. However, I'm not sure how he's going to get there, because there's a train strike and he takes the train every day.
Indeed.
So
OK, yet another problem to cope with for busy mums and dads. Arabella from Us For Them, thank you very much indeed for updating us. Good luck for tomorrow.